Hundreds in the city moving slow. 3500 for the coat. Only real niggas keep you float. Only true niggas.
All right, so Forbes just released the top 5 wealthiest hip hop artists. Who do you think's number 1?
Obviously, the GOAT, Jay-Z.
See,
Diddy probably number 2.
Diddy is number 2. Jay-Z's number 1 with 900 million. Diddy's number 2 with 825. Number 3 is Dr. Dre with 770. And tied for 4th, well, I guess 4 and 5 is Eminem and Drake with both the 100 million. I feel like Diddy did this on purpose, right? He probably told you, like, you know what? I know I'm ahead of Jay-Z, but when I hit a Billy first, he's gonna be like, oh my gosh, the hype was like 2 years from now. He's gonna be like,
out of here.
Chill.
Jay-Z made a good investment in Tidal, and that shit paying off right now. Bought a company for 50 mil. That shit worth like 250 right now.
He doesn't own all of it, by the way. Sprint owns like 47% of it.
Yeah, and 50% of 250 is 125, and he bought a company for 50 mil.
Yeah. In theory, yeah, he made his money back, but that's not. What was that? 50 mil. You said 120. That's 60 million. Yo, that title deal has to be the only reason Jay's over Diddy. But I'm gonna go back to the thing. Diddy doesn't want to be number 1, so I feel like it's gonna feel more special when Diddy hits the Billy. Revolt still has a bigger upside than Tidal.
Revolt has no upside. No one watches Revolt. Nobody except Diddy and French Montana and Cassie. Nobody else watches fucking Revolt.
The Breakfast Club is on there. They just need to.
No one watches that on Revolt.
You're right. Okay. You're right. Okay. But like ESPN has this method where you can pay for them like for $4.99. So if Revolt did something like that for $4.99, I think that would help them out.
Look, they don't have. They only make original content.
I think they do make original content. Like Charlamagne's over there. He had that show with Joe Budden, the review of the year. I don't have Revolt, so I can't tell you what shows are on there.
Nice.
But I'm just saying it's the most upside. Like the only way Jay-Z hits a Billy if he sells all of Tidal and some other shit. He's gonna hit $1 billion, but I don't see Jay-Z doing that. He's too far in. Like everything he preached, he would have to go back on. What is he gonna preach?
Rock Nation keeps making money, keeps getting bigger and bigger, keeps signing more. Especially Rock Nation Sports, they keep signing a lot of people. That's going good. Duce has been doing pretty good too. Went from pretty much obscurity to people in the actual world, not just Jay-Z fans, knowing what Duce is. So,
true.
Still not as big as like Ciroc or anything, but
yeah,
it's pretty up there now. He's getting up there.
It's never gonna reach the Rock status. But this year just was more productive for Jay-Z. But I still think Revolt.
Yeah, Jay dropped the album and everything. His name was out there more.
And then remember there was like rumors for him to buy like a studio or would what was that studio? That guy who got caught like touching girls. What was that company?
Weinstein company?
Yeah, the Weinstein. Remember that like, there was talks that Jay was supposedly gonna go with the group, and he was gonna buy
them out.
They
filed for bankruptcy recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So does that mean they filed for bankruptcy? So that means Jay-Z and them can just go buy like the company, or confusing that?
Well.
Or are they just filing bankruptcy so they don't have to pay like the debt they owe? I'm confused.
I think they're filing bankruptcy because all their investors are leaving, taking their money, all of a sudden their shares. The company has no trust now. They can't no one's giving them their films to publish. It's a publishing company, and if no one's working with them, if no one wants them to publish their movies, they can't make any money. They can't pay their employees.
So there's no point of Jay-Z buying it right now. There, right?
You could buy it. They still have the structure, so you could buy it and you could literally change the name to something else and have a marketing campaign about getting Weinstein out, and this is the new way where we're doing stuff, respecting women and all that. So you could buy it and change the name and use that as a marketing plan. That would work.
Oh.
Do I think they're going to do it?
They're not going to do it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. It's been too much time. There would have been more talks about it. I don't see it happening. Diddy was in talks to buy the Panthers too, the NFL team.
That shit wasn't no real talks. They ain't letting Diddy in.
It was talks though, but like it was. He went to the Breakfast Club and he said he wasn't gonna be the face. Like he's just one of the investors, you know.
One of the investors.
Yeah, like Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony own like 1% or some shit of the Miami Dolphins. Something real small. So
But if you own 1%, you can't like dictate the team. That's another. Like Diddy wanted to dictate the team, like how the team's gonna rock. That's what he was like really saying he wanted.
That's what he was selling?
Like, yeah, that's what he was telling people he wants to do. Now, if
But
you
what-
own 5% of the team, and another, I'm guessing there would be a bigger investor who owns at least like
I would imagine.
25.
Yeah.
There's gonna be someone who owns like a nice 25%. Like you're not gonna, unless he's really rocking with what you're saying, you're not gonna make any actual social change.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was saying. Like but when he went, like he was selling that, like yo, well, he humbled himself when he went to the Breakfast Club. Like it would be investors, so it wouldn't be like, you know, what he was saying.
Yeah. And again, he's worth 825 million. Like
Like,
he's
and
worth at least a couple billy.
yeah, it's like 1 point something, 1.3 or 1.4. So and plus the Panthers are real popular because of Cam Newton, so the franchise is not going anywhere.
Dre is still number 3 from his Beats deal. I'm not actually sure what else he does to make money, but he's always gonna be there.
He has a spotted apple.
Yeah.
He's like forever. You know when like investors or when like a company buys you out, they'll be like, "Yo, you're a part of this division," but it's just like in the agreement, like, "Yo, you're gonna keep receiving money from us." Like he's like, Apple's probably still paying him like 25 million or 20 million a year, and he really doesn't do anything. Like, you know. Yeah, his net worth with that 770 million.
Yeah.
The Apple thing.
Number 4 is Drake at 100 milli. Drake's probably up next to be in the big leagues if he does his business correctly. I can see Drake doing kind of a what LeBron did type of wave, where someone just gives him a shit ton of money to do something.
Okay,
Into like a lifetime deal for something.
I don't see that. Okay,
Maybe.
LeBron got a lifetime deal with Bill. Okay, the way you
With
just
Nike.
said that.
Yeah, with Nike.
No, but there's already talks of Drake's gonna leave Jordan to go with Adidas.
Yeah, Adidas might sign him for a lifetime.
Not a
deal.
lifetime deal though. They're not. I mean, a lifetime deal like he's not
Or
getting.
maybe a solid 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years would that be like 100 million? Is that what you think? Because when you say I'm thinking like a billion. When you compared it to LeBron, I'm thinking a billion. Were you just using that as an example? Because he's not
They
gonna
could
get.
sign him. Yeah, okay, maybe not a billion like LeBron.
'Cause I'm like-
LeBron's talent is playing basketball, which requires basketball shoes. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like a. But I can see Adidas really pumping money to Drake, taking over the OVO line of clothes. You know,
Yeah, like I can see the 10-year thing.
selling like OVO in the Adidas store and all that. I could see that happening.
Like the 10-year
OVO
thing.
becoming a major brand.
Yeah, like the 10-year thing, I can see the 10-year like 100 mil, but nothing too far off that. Like some partnership
And-
like that.
And he also has his Virginia Black whiskey, which could take off.
Stop it, that shit's not taking off.
I've tried it. It's not that great. But then again, I don't know anything about whiskey.
And then
It could take off.
Mamba lives in Toronto, so they're probably pushing the shit out of it over there. Over here in California or in America, for no one else. I've never heard no one else shout out that whiskey. So
Virginia Black, I could make enough money off that.
I heard-
Not even rap.
you know how many times I heard
What's
More
that?
Life?
Facts.
I didn't even know he was shouting that shit out. I wasn't used to the name. I was like, what is this? I was like, bro. I don't think whiskey's in that pop off run.
So tied for number 5 is Eminem.
With the 100
Also
mil.
with 100 mil. Happy to see Drake passing this nigga. I don't know.
Nigga, technically he didn't pass them if they're both at 100 mil.
Yeah, but you know Drake's gonna go higher than Eminem. Eminem by next year, Drake's passing them.
Not if Eminem drops another album, bro.
I don't even know what Eminem does to make this much money. Is it just residuals off his old shit, or
It has to be that. I mean-
Shady. Who is anyone even on the Shady Records? I guess like Royce the 5'9" and them.
I mean, yeah, Yellow
But they don't
Wolf.
move records like that.
Yeah, it has to be just off his masters alone. And like Interscope
Yeah,
and that.
yeah. He probably invests in like companies and stuff. So.
Yeah, like the only notable company that I know he has is the StockX exchange, where like you can buy shoes, like a third
he's
party.
involved in that?
That's his company.
I've heard
He
of
owns
that.
them. He owns
That's
the
his
majority.
company?
Yeah, it's based off Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Like they ship and they check all that shit. It's off Detroit. That's like the biggest company I know. But that's again, that doesn't go to the thing where like 100 mil. It says tied with Drake. I mean, he makes the Forbes. Yeah, it doesn't even say anything. Like I'm looking at the article to see what other business movie he makes. All it said is that he dropped his latest album.
Yeah.
Like maybe just M's just good with money.
I joke.